Hello and welcome to Let's Play Fighting Games. Today on Let's Play Fighting Games, I'm going to play Street Fighter 2 Turbo with Champion Edition speed. The last time I streamed Street Fighter 2 Turbo with Champion Edition speed, it was with the Capcom Arcade Collection. I forgot what it was called. But I had to make a compromise, so to get it to champion speed, the game was slower. And so was the audio. But luckily, with Street Fighter 2 Turbo for SNES, you can get Champion Edition speed with Turbo. And you don't need to worry about slow audio. We're slow motion, round one, fight! That does not happen. One of my favorite characters to play as in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, well, of course, is Ryu. But I love playing as Chun-Li because this is the only game where she has... it's the only game in the Street Fighter 2 series where she can do a fireball with a half circle motion, not a charge motion. And her fireball consists of 2 blue yoga flames. It's not a Kikoken, like what you see in Super. She only gets to do this again when she's in Hyper Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and you can select her Special Turbo Edition mode. Okay, yeah, everything looks good. Everything looks good. Okay. Turbo with 0 speed. Chun-Li! And I pressed start to get her classic outfit, not her boring gray outfit. Beautiful blue. Round one, fight. So, I'm going to use the, am I gonna get it perfect? Oh, so close! You win. Okay, this is what I was going to say. I'm going to use the combos I learned from the Street Fighter 2 Mastering Combinations VHS tape. I don't have the VHS tape, but thanks to things like YouTube, I can see it. Oh man, you know, I should have, I didn't throw a fireball yet. Alright, now I got it perfect. You win. Perfect. I'll throw one in the next fight. Ah, Dalsim. How I cowered in fear whenever I had to fight against him in Street Fighter 2. Because of his stretchy limbs. But then I learned that Dalsim is cheap in the PC version of the game for DOS. And that in the actual version of the game, even though he has the stretchy limbs, you can still somewhat beat him. Well, it's still possible. Shucks. I have to admit, I'm playing on an SNES controller, and I don't like having to press an attack button with one hand on the D-pad and with one hand on the D-pad, and my finger is also on the fierce punch button. It makes it even harder to do this move. This is actually the perfect match to show off the blue yoga flame fireball Chun-Li has. They don't light the opponent on fire. They don't set the opponent ablaze like Dalsim's fireballs do. It's pretty much a sprite edit. Here's a fun fact. So, Street Fighter 2 Turbo was created because there was a hack of Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition where, well, it was insane. Characters could do moves in the air, the game was faster, and people loved it, and Capcom had to compete against it. So they made Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, some moves can be done in the air, not all of them, like in Rainbow Edition. And what else was there? They did make the game faster, but for me, I thought the game was too fast. I liked the original speed. But that's how you got Turbo in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, because it had to compete with a bootleg.
You win.
And I think Rainbow Edition, that bootleg which I was talking about, I think that's what inspired air moves. Like, you can do hurricane kicks in the air, you can do spinning bird kick in the air like I demonstrated. Akuma throws fireballs in the air in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. In fact, the trick I did where I did the spinning bird kick in the air, I learned that trick from the VHS tape. And I never would have known that you could do it had it not been for that tape from the 90s. So, from that tape, I learned that you can charge your moves even when you're in the air. Or on the ground. Because I used to think that to do a Sonic Boom, I had to like hold back like this, and then forward in Sonic Boom. But then I learned I can hold back like this in the air. I mean, sorry, on the ground. Or I can hold back like this in the air. So like you charge back like this, charge back like this. I didn't realize that there were other ways I could have done it. Now I'm going to use my save state sparingly. Oops. Whoopsie. Sorry, I meant to start game. There we go.
You win.
Yeah, so this is the best we can get to Street Fighter 2 Turbo with Champion Edition speed. Of course, the sacrifices I have to make is graphics, but at least we can hear the sounds without everything sounding like it's slow-mo. So from the video, I learned you can do this. Oh, sorry, I did not do that right. I can do... Oh, gosh. So I know the head stomp move, but I didn't know that I can do a spinning bird kick after, like this. I was charging the down button as I did the head stomp move. And you may ask, so when did I first see this VHS tape? 20 years ago. It was 2006. Online videos were becoming mainstream. And I saw that video, and I thought, wow, that looks really cool. I never knew I could do that. So I want to use my save sparingly in this game, because, well, nuts. Darn it. How do I save? I have to press the reset button. I'm using an SNES Mini. I have to use the reset button on the SNES Mini. Just to save. And I do that every time. Shh. Oh, are you gonna fireball spam me? Shh, I should have saved after. I should have saved after my first win. Shh. But no, I didn't think I needed it. Fireball spammer. Okay, I will save after this.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
They couldn't get Chun-Li making a sound effect. Alright, what was this? There we go. Darn. That wasn't good. Well, that's much better. Instead of having to continue and try the round again. Okay, save. There we go. Oops. Alright, now I need to button mash my way here. I love doing this with Chun-Li or E Honda. You do that rapid attack. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Wow, good thing the next fight was in Japan. I'm sure it saved Chun-Li some travel fees going from Japan to Japan.
Round one, fight.
I can't really say the same about the U.S. if Ken and Chun-Li, sorry, if Ken and Guile and Balrog are in different cities. But then again, still closer than having to travel from the U.S. to China. For my 100th game stream, where I did a stream celebrating the 100th game, what I did was I streamed Super Street Fighter 2, which is one of my favorites of the Street Fighter 2 series. And the reason why I like it so much is because, well, there's no turbo speed. The difficulty is reasonable. It's not like it's not like Super Turbo, where the CPU difficulty is really difficult. At least in the versions outside of Japan, it's like that. But yeah, the difficulty is reasonable. It's not too fast. It's more of a relaxed game. I love Super New Challengers. Super Turbo, well, I like it for the super moves. But the difficulty, it kind of ruins it for me. And the speed kind of ruins it for me. So when I do stream Super Turbo, I'm going to stream the Japanese version because the Japanese version is easier. Oh, wait, I forgot. I can't stream the Japanese version of Super Turbo because I don't have the Japanese version of Super Turbo legally, per se. I have the North American version in the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. I have Hyper Street Fighter 2, but I don't have Super Street Fighter 2 X, the Japanese version. What? 2 heel kicks in a row. 2 heel kicks. That was a really cool combo. That was awesome. I was like, bah, bah. I don't know if I said this in the previous stream, but did you know that combos were originally a glitch? Yeah, they were a glitch in Street Fighter 2, the original Street Fighter 2, where what happened was you can link attacks without your opponent being able to block them. So one of the developers noticed that and thought, players aren't going to notice. And instead of fixing it, he didn't do anything. And boy, am I glad he did not do anything to... because... Hang on. Sorry, I know I said I'd use my save sparingly, but... you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Darn. Okay, that's not good. Oh! Yeah!
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Alright. I'm gonna load up my combos now. Because I'm using some combos from the VHS tapes to help me get through this. I took screenshots. Okay, Fear Strong Forward. And also there was like the low for... Okay, well I kind of messed up because I did a crouching for a crouching medium punch instead of a standing one. Oh wow, that's better. For when the opponent's dizzy, I like doing a throw because it does a lot of damage. I mean, I guess more advanced players can do like a damaging combo, but throws they do a lot of damage. Yeah!
You win. USA.
Hey, if I can't beat someone... Oh, nice. Charge character versus charge character. I can join in with player 2 because I got 2 controllers on this thing. And, what was I going to say? Yeah, I can have player 2 join in as the character I'm stuck on. And then player 1 will defeat that character. And it'll be as if I defeated that character as the CPU, and I can continue. Works for everyone except for M. Bison since he's the final boss. And yes, it will work on Balrog, Vega, and Sagat. Gosh, these 16-bit pixels and background characters, they give me some some really good nostalgia. Because I remember playing Street Fighter 2 as a home console port. And, well, this was a compromise. Graphics weren't as good. Graphics were a bit pixelated. They weren't as detailed as the arcade version, but it looked close enough to the arcade version. Darn. There we go. Sometimes I think when all else fails, fireball spam your way to victory. This would be a good time to, gosh, I wish I pressed the reset button sooner. But yeah, I thought this would be a good time to, to save for the bonus stage. I guess they put this one in instead of the barrels. Because the arcade version doesn't have the bricks.
Perfect.
I meant the flaming barrels, not the barrels that fall from the sky. That one's in there. And yeah, I'll save. I got it perfect.
USA. USA.
Ah, yes, Ken. I don't know why, but I remember I've had some difficulty fighting against Ken. Yet the other characters, I was like, yeah, I can beat him.
Fight. Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Darn. No! It's hard to do a jump in with against Ken and Ryu because of their Shoryuken. And Sagat because he has his Tiger Uppercut! You know what's weird? There are some people who think or have thought that Sagat would say Tiger Robocop. Tiger Robocop! Well, I did not get to save, but I can rewind. Oh, okay. I think what I need to do is I save, then I rewind. Is that it? I give up.
You lose.
Never mind then.
Round 2.
If I can't beat him in 2 rounds, I'll have player 2 do the trick.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
It's kind of hard to throw a fireball with this gamepad.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Yes! Yeah, when I saw that Ken was falling down rather slowly, I knew that meant I couldn't throw him for a victory. Okay. How long have I been doing this for? Okay, a good half hour. That's good. Yeah, so for this stream, I'm gonna try to keep it in an hour. Hopefully I can beat the game within that... Oh, whoops. Oops. Within that time. Darn. How did I jump? There we go. Sorry. Don't you just love save states and rewind? Trust me, had it not been for save states, we'll be here all day. Alright, I should have tried to combo. No! Come on! Okay, that was by mistake. Darn! There we go! That flip kick, which I think is holding back and pressing medium kick. Mirror match. China. Next fight is in China. China, China, China. China! Alright, I'm not the best Trump impressionist, but I tried. China.
Round one.
Notice how Chun-Li likes saying yep, but she never says nope. She's like not like nope, nope, nope. Always yep, yep, yep. Gosh, I feel bad because I was like, I'm going to use my save state sparingly. And now I'm like, I changed my mind. There we go.
You win. Round two. Fight.
Alright, I'm gonna save right now. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, so that was weird. I mean, my Twitch said that I was streaming for over an hour. I'm like, no, what? How is this over an hour? I was a little concerned. Take that! That's such a cool trick I learned where I can do the heel kick and then escape with a spinning bird kick. I learned that from the VHS tape. I mean, had it not been for the VHS tape, I never would have learned that trick. And that is another cool trick, the double head stomp. Double foot stomp? I don't know what you call it. Shh. Maybe I should use those combos. Alright, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna save, then rewind time. Well, that's better. So much better. Darn. But it's okay. I have more vitality than she does. And she's staring at me in jealousy. She's staring at me thinking, ugh, can't believe she won. Can't believe the real me won. What a wimpy woman. I've never seen her say that! I've never seen her say that! Oh my gosh, I never knew they had character specific quotes. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my god! Gosh, now I want to play the Japanese version, and I will compare the two. I wonder if she actually says "What a wimpy woman" the Japanese version.
You win.
I've never seen her say that. Oh my gosh! I've been playing Street Fighter for over 30 years. I've never seen that. Oh my gosh! Holy smokes! I never knew you could do that. How did he do that 3 times in a row? I never knew you can do that. Can you? Can you do that move 3 times in a row? Can you really?
You win.
Oh my gosh. And I just want to say hello to our viewers. I should have saved. It's okay. It's just the bonus round, which I rarely beat. And rarely get it perfect on. Hey viewers, there are 3 viewers. Nice. Hello. You can say hi in the chat if you like. Oh my gosh. Wow. Cha-cha. 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 Maybe I should have done punches. Yeah, that's what I should have done. It's all right. I rarely get perfect. I only get perfect when I'm using save states. Alright, there are 2 characters left where I can cheat my way through. Vega and Sagat. And here's another fun fact. You can charge a move as the announcer says round 1 fight. So even though the fight hasn't started yet, you can start your charge as he's saying round 1 fight. And it's like that in many fighting games, in fact, where you can't move your character, but you can charge up a charge move and unleash the charge move right when the fight begins. It's so cool. I wonder how many people know they can do that. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to use my save states sparingly. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm having fun with this. Okay, well that didn't work. I think this stage should be banned in tournaments if the character is Vega. The reason why is because Vega has that advantage where he can stay on the stage for longer. I think the stage should be banned. So for a Hyper Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournament, I think the characters who should be banned are Street Fighter 2 characters, because you can't have 2 Street Fighter 2 characters. You can't have 2 of the original Street Fighter 2 characters fight against each other. It's too bad they didn't fix that in Hyper Fighting. I mean, in Hyper Turbo. And this stage, if you're playing as if someone's playing as Champion or Turbo Vega, Super Vega's okay. Characters who are not Vega, okay. But if there's one Champion or Turbo version of Vega, then they should definitely ban that stage. Or they could ban it altogether, because there are so many other stages. Wow! Never seen that happen before, where Vega is on the fence in the middle of a time over. And how does he react? He just jumps right off. I'm sure the programmers kept that in mind. Because what if the programmers didn't do anything? Then they'd be having Vega continuing to climb the wall. As the announcer says, you win. Or you lose. And he could have, like, flown right off. Gosh. You know, I always find it weird that the characters can puke a little bit when they get hit. And here's the weird thing. I didn't know they could do that until a few years ago when I saw it on YouTube. I mean, I must have thought it was sweat. I'm like, no, that's puke. I'm like, what? How did I not know that after 30 years? Seriously. And it wasn't just Champion Edition and Turbo and the World Warrior. Characters can puke in Super Turbo and Hyper Turbo. Yeah, 2003. Hey, remember how gross it was in the 90s when the characters could puke? Let's bring that back! Gosh. I would love to see a revised version of Hyper Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the 40th anniversary. Imagine Street Fighter 2 characters, you can have same character versus same character. You can play as Street Fighter 2 bosses from the World Warriors. Not like the Champion Edition ones where, well, that's all you could play as. Like the originals, you know. I tried doing something like that with a cheated main, but that would not work. Okay. Throw you. And why not? I can beat him. If I use the save, I use the save. If I have to load, I have to load. What difference does it make? The stream's going a lot faster because of this. Of course I'm gonna save again. Not on my watch, man! Nope. Nope. Nope! I was trying to do a combo. Is he trying to buy time? You know, I know. This is as close as I can get right now. You know, if you didn't block... Psh! I'll try once more, then I'm gonna throw the match. Or I'll use the rewind feature. Actually, the... Double KO! Sure. Let's do a double KO. This is the final round. F round means final round. Actually, let's do an instant replay. Instant... Okay, I'm not touching anything. We're gonna watch this. Instant replay! That was a double KO.
Final round, fight!
Final round, fight! That was so cool that I got, That was so cool that I got 3 viewers at once. That's really cool. People were actually watching me. I meant to, rewind. It's okay. Yeah. Oh gosh, that was not a good place to load. Time to load. Shh. Oh dear. What? Cancelled. And by canceled, I don't mean canceled as in cancel culture. I mean I canceled his attack. Nice pose. You want to take a screenshot? Go ahead. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. I just took a screenshot. All right. I messed that combo up. No, actually I didn't. I did it as I was supposed to. There we go. Time over. Back to back. His shoulders on his elbows on Chun-Li's shoulder. That's cool. This is going to be a really good upload. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I meant to save it. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Shucks. I meant to save. I meant to save. Oh, shoot. That was not good. That was not good. Oh, shoot. I have to do it. No. I meant to save it and... Yeah. Yeah, that was not good. I win again! My mistake. It's okay, I fixed this quickly. Oh dear. I want to beat this game within an hour. I'm sure I can, but I'm not going to do a whole new game after this. Okay. Okay, save. Now, I can, Shucks. What? Hang on. That was one... That took off a third of my health. That's not fair. Shh. I'd rather just try to beat him twice and then use the controller to join in. I don't know. There was a combo which is like... Darn. I mean, they have it shows these combos where you can do a jumping attack, but it's so hard to do when your opponent's going to do a counter uppercut when you try to jump in. I'm so glad they nerfed Sagat. It's okay to continue. Now I'm debating if I should try to do it with save states now, or if I should Hey, that's pretty good. I'll probably be able to throw him after. Save. Oh, this is a gift.
Tiger.
That is a gift.
Tiger uppercut. Tiger uppercut. Tiger. Tiger. Tiger uppercut. Tiger uppercut. Tiger uppercut.
Shh.
9. Tiger. Tiger uppercut. Tiger. Tiger. Tiger uppercut. Tiger uppercut. Tiger. 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 Tiger.
Heck yeah.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, so it says I've been playing this game for 32 minutes, but I've been streaming for 46. I should have saved right after the victory so I could charge my spinning bird kick, as the announcer said. Alright, so I'm going to save and rewind because apparently I did not catch Sagat off guard, and he did the uppercut right as I was over him, so... Okay, not what I had in... Okay.
Round 2.
Alright.
Fight. Tiger. Tiger uppercut.
No spinning bird kick!
Tiger uppercut.
I made him vomit! One punch to the face! Ugh.
Tiger. Tiger. Tiger uppercut. Tiger.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that spinning bird kick technique when you go over, because he can do an uppercut. I mean, it's fine with some characters, just not with this guy.
Tiger. 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 Tiger uppercut. Tiger.
Again, the rewind feature is gonna be useful here.
Tiger. 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 Tiger uppercut.
No.
Tiger. 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 Tiger uppercut.
Yeah, had a feeling that would happen. I hate it, like, you can't even do a jump attack. Sagat is a zoner. He is a cheap zoner.
Tiger uppercut. Tiger uppercut.
I'm close to beating him. Wow, I didn't even need to, I didn't need to get the second controller for this. Wow. Okay, next is M. Bison. If I can defeat him in 10 minutes, great! If not, well, it's gonna take a while. Now Chun-Li gets her revenge against M. Bison. Oh, gosh. I'm feeling stressed already. Okay, I did not charge as well as I hoped. I was doing so well. Hang on. Save and rewind. Wow, this might be faster than I thought. Rewind! Start from here. Oops. Shh. No. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. I did not know. I never knew I could stop that attack. I could stop the Psycho Ham Crush with a foot stomp. With a foot stomp! That's amazing. I never knew you could do that. I thought it was invincible. Guess it's not. What I don't like about that move is that it does chip damage. So if you're blocking it, it's a pain. But if you're not blocking it, if you're the one doing the move, it is awesome. That is why Champion Edition M. Bison is really powerful, because the Psycho Crusher does a lot of chip damage. So it's great if you're playing as a Champion Edition Bison in Hyper Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
You win.
Okay, that's one round. Which means I have one more round to go before I beat this thing. I know I used to continue with Sagat against Sagat, and I could have used save state, but it's okay. I did say I want to use my save state sparingly. Alright, well that didn't work. I mean, the charge did, but it got countered. Darn. Yes! Wow, he was really getting out of that dizzy fast. Look at that animation. He was trying to make sure he got out of it really quickly. I'm probably not going to win, but it's okay. Again! What? Hang on. Nope, 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 no. I'm going to throw him.
You lose.
Rewind. Where was it? Okay, this may have been a little too early, but it's worth a shot. Here we go. Look at him, he's got no face, except for a nose. No mouth, no eyes. That's pixel art for ya! It's kind of weird how in Alpha and Bison is a lot bigger than he is now. So I'm thinking, what happened? Didn't Bison use Slim Fast? He's like, I'm too big. I need Slim Fast. And that's why he's slimmer in Street Fighter 2 compared to Alpha? Oh, darn. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, this right now it's whoever gets the next attack. I'm surprised that Fireball did not finish by M. Bison. But you know what? That heel kick did. And I won! Enjoy the ending. Sorry you won't be able to see it as if there were no continues, but it's okay. It's okay. I like how in Super and Super Turbo you have the option to choose your ending. So either Chun-Li can be a regular girl or she'll be a cop. And of course, canon-wise, she's a cop. But when you choose being a girl, she doesn't have that ending. She doesn't have that photo. It's both of them are her in a bar. Why would she even stand next to M. Bison on a podium? Like, she would probably be like, I'm not even going to stand next to that guy. Because, of course, M. Bison killed Chun-Li's father in the story. Wow. Wow. That was cool. Alright, I have a few minutes left. I'm not going to start a new game, of course. I want to do Turbo. Oops. I need to press start, not a button, because that's just going to take me back. Would Abe do it? Nope. I have to press start. Not even A is going to select it. I'm going to select Ryu in his Turbo colors.
USA.
Ooh, who am I against? Ken! Haha! Hopefully Ken won't be extremely difficult, even though it's the first round, where the CPU is supposed to be a little easier. Supposed to be a little easier, you know! Okay, I threw my first fireball. Shh! Darn. Like I said, the CPU is supposed to be a little easier in the first round. But no, it's Ken. They made him so friggin' difficult. Why? Hey, once I was playing Street Fighter Alpha 2, who was my first opponent? M. Bison. Really good plot twist, in my opinion. Your first opponent is the boss! So there's something special about Ryu and Ken in this game. They have an air hurricane kick that goes horizontally. It doesn't go downwards, it goes right horizontally, which is cool. And another fun fact is that I never knew you could do that move in the air in Turbo until, well, I saw that VHS tape online. I don't want to do a demonstration on that move right now because Ken might Shoryuken me in the air, which is probably why they changed it after Turbo and made it so that it goes downwards and not straight horizontally. Gosh, I regret not blocking that fireball. There we go. Okay, hopefully the next opponent will be safer and I can show you what it's like doing a hurricane kick in the move. Tatsumaki Boo kick! I call it hurricane kick until the Japanese name because it's easier to say hurricane kick. Okay, that's good. Chun-Li's a good character to demonstrate this on, since she doesn't have anti-air attacks. She doesn't have the, what's it called? Senpu kick or something? I forgot what it's called. Tenretsu kick? I didn't know. Tenretsu kick, I think. Yeah, so that's Ryu doing the Tatsumaki Senpu kick move in the air. Straight, not falling downwards. I'm not sure what the differences between Ryu and Ken are in Turbo. I think Turbo was when they started showing differences. I could be wrong. Ken might have a better hurricane kick than Ryu. And if he does, then what are Ryu's strengths? I'd have to look that up. I don't know from the top of my head. I mean, in Super, it was obvious. Ken had a flaming dragon punch. Ryu had a flaming fireball. And the reason why they gave Ryu a flaming fireball was because there was a glitch. That there's a 1 in 256 chance that Ryu's fireball would turn red. It was some hex code thing. And people thought it was a flaming fireball. But this fireball did no extra damage. And it would not set your opponent on fire. It was just a color. It was just a little glitch. And Capcom took that idea of a flaming fireball, of a red fireball, and they made it into a move. And ever since Super, Ryu was able to throw flaming fireballs. And as for Ken, well, It was all in the Dragon Punch. I am really glad they gave Ryu fireballs and Ken Dragon Punches. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I am really glad they gave Ryu flaming fireballs and Ken flaming Dragon Punches. Because Ryu is the main character. Ryu is my main. Ryu is the person who I cosplay as the most at the conventions. He's my favorite character. And it would have been Ken if they gave Ken the special fireballs. And then I'd have to go to the conventions wearing a blonde wig. But luckily, because I'm a natural brunette, shall I say, I have black hair, I can cosplay as Ryu without a wig. And the Star of Street Fighter is my favorite character because he has the special fireballs. And it's easy to cosplay as him, and I love it. So thank you, Capcom, for giving the special fireballs to Ryu and not to Ken. It's all about the fireballs. Especially since Ryu's the main character. Alright, at the 1 hour mark, I'm gonna... Whoa! It is the 1 hour mark. If the bonus stage is next, that will be the last bout. If not, then Zangief will be the last bout. I'm confident I can defeat Zangief, even if I have to, even if I have to continue. But I'm sure I'm gonna be fine. Oh, give me a break, man! He should have been in that dizzy later, any longer. Try this again. Good.
You win.
Man, I remember watching people play Street Fighter 2 at my local mall back in the day. Those were the days. I remember there was a Street Fighter 2 machine, and right next to it there was like a Champion Edition machine, and the regular Street Fighter 2 machine was a bit smaller. Those were the days, oh my gosh. Back when they had arcades and malls. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Wow. And my next opponent would have been... Can I just do Dawson, please? One fight, one more game. One more game. One more game. If you watch Squid Game, you'll know what I mean. One more game. One more game. Well, not an entire game, just a match. It is hard to do the yoga teleport on this on a standard controller, because you have to press all 3 punch buttons, like with your pointer and middle fingers on the right, and your pointer finger on the left, while you do a Dragon Punch motion. I don't know why they didn't just do a Dragon Punch motion and a single punch, and why you had to press all 3 punch buttons. Why, Capcom? Why? Why, Capcom? Why? That's a parody of a John Mayer song. Why, Georgia? Why? Why, Capcom? Why? Why, Capcom? Why?
Round 2. Fight. Yoda. Yoda. Flame. Yoda. Get. Yoda. Get. Yoda.
I have to admit, Dawson is really cool. His limbs can stretch, he can breathe fire from his mouth, he can slide, he can teleport, he is really cool. How come I was able to get out of that Yoga Noogie quickly? And when I performed on the character, he got out of it after 2 hits. I was like moving the joystick left and right, sorry, the D-pad. I was pressing so many attack buttons, like what you're supposed to do when you're in a hold. And Dawson gave me all the hits. And when I was Dawson and doing it against a person, I was mashing buttons, and the opponent got out of it after 2 hits. Why? Dawson looks actually pretty good with that blue face paint, in my opinion. Okay. I'm gonna save over this. Yeah, I know I didn't finish that game, but it's okay. I advanced pretty far. So now I have 3 save states. So this one is the one where I finished with Chun-Li. This one is where I'm playing with Dhalsim. This one I'm playing with Ryu. I'll catch up. It's okay. Yeah. So that's the stream. This is the SNES collection that I'm using. It's a lot of fun. Lots of good games. There are 2 Star Fox games. One of which was cancelled. Hint, hint. If you watch the series Let's Play Cancelled Games, another series which I do, you'll know that I'm definitely going to play this someday. It's not going to be the next cancelled game I'm playing. But yes, I will be playing it. I will be playing Star Fox 2 as one of the games in Let's Play Cancelled Games. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!